Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Seriously, I appreciate every single one of you, every single subscriber, every single thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do that now, right now, okay? I'm not a gynecologist. I don't know nothing about science. I'm not in the medical field. I'm just literally sharing my experiences and tips that I've learned in my 36 years in this world. All right. And we had a conversation on Twitter about feminine hygiene, and most of it was talking about, down there, vagina. And the first thing that the argument was that the vagina washes itself and that you don't need to clean it. Listen, like dirt traps around the walls, and though the vagina cleans itself, yes, scientifically, yes, the vagina does clean itself, but there are remnants around your vagina. And if you put your hands in your fingers in your vagina once in a while, just try, just put your finger in, just around the corners, you would feel a lot of secretion, sometimes maybe cutting from your pieces from your panties, or maybe tissue that you wiped with might be stuck there. So the best thing that you need to do, my number one tip, is that you always put your finger in. I'm not asking you to put it all the way in, but just a little bit, just around, the kidney. That's the best thing. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about general female hygiene. So we're not just talking about down there. We're also going to talk about tips, things that I've learned. Brush your teeth and your tongue. I used to hate brushing my teeth, and honestly I kind of still do, but I do it because I have to, and that's the right thing to do, or your mouth's gonna stank, right? And that's partly the reason why my teeth isn't entirely white, because up until when I was like 12, I would lie to my mom that I brushed my teeth and not do it because it used to hurt. And then I realized later on that I actually had issues with my gum, which has gotten better as I've gotten older. But when I was much younger, my gum used to really hurt, so I hated brushing my teeth, and that left a lot of plaque in my teeth and made my teeth brown as well. So yes, please, most importantly, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth morning and night. You don't just brush here, you brush inside here, up here as well. You have to brush everything. Brush your tongue all the way to the end and under your tongue as well. Please make sure you do that. Use mouthwash as well if you have to. That's the number one tip. That's the number one tip. Brush your teeth. Second tip is that you always shower. Make sure that you shower. Some of you might be thinking, what the hell is this girl talking about? She's telling us things that we already know. But I can assure you, there's so many people who don't do it. You would think that it's normal because you do it, but so many people don't do it. I've seen people who've told me that they don't need to shower because they're at home and they're not smelling. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. Shower every day, especially when you're a woman. You need to shower. And the reason is because we women, we secrete a lot more down there. And for that reason, you have to make sure that you're clean. So please do that. Next one, shave your armpits. Please shave it. If you can't shave, use some Veet or you get it waxed. The reason why you need to do that is because a lot of times dirt traps into your hair, and that's what makes it smell. Now, I've met people who don't actually shave and they still smell well. But what happens is they have to work extra harder than us who shave. So if you're one who likes to keep your hair in your armpits, then please go the extra mile and make sure that you wash regularly and use deodorant. Now, let's go downwards. Okay? The vagina. There are tips, things that you need to know. Okay? So the first one, as I said, when you're washing, number one, make sure you always use water. Using tissue is not enough, because even when we all know that pee is salty, so like, come on, sis. All that salty stuff is sticking to your vagina. When you pee on yourself, have you ever peed on yourself? I have. When I peed on myself, like, it just felt sticky on my body. Like, it was just nasty. So imagine having that on your stuff all day, and you keep going back to do the same thing over and over and over. You're building up dirt, and you're building up space, a room for your vagina to start building all sorts of infections and, you know, smelly stuff. Like, seriously, please, no. Another tip is to always wash from front to back. So you wash your vagina first, and then you wash the back. When you wash from back to front, you're pushing or pulling the dirt from the back to the front, and that's not good. So be very careful to make sure that you wash from front to back, not from back to front, okay? Don't use anything but water when you wash your vagina. Don't use any soap, feminine wash, any kaya mata, any special thing. Seriously, don't. I know that there are some cultures who actually encourage people to do that, and I've heard that it's worked for them. I'm never going to try it, but I want to believe that something's happening down there once in a while because of all the stuff that they're putting in there. But hey, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about our own hygiene and how we can make sure that it's on point, okay? So please don't put anything down there. Always use only water. As I said before, the vagina cleans itself, right? So please make sure that you always just use water. Remember that we all have natural smells. We all have different smells. The vagina has a natural smell. So don't be worried when you start to smell yourself, as long as the smell is not offensive. And when I say offensive, I mean smelling really bad, or maybe you're getting discolored discharge, or you're feeling uncomfortable, or you're feeling itchy. You know, when all of that is happening, then you know that yes, you might have an infection. Most of the time it's BV, a yeast infection, or maybe you're reacting to something, right? But what's best at that moment is for you to make sure that you get yourself tested. But aside from that, whenever you smell your vagina and it just smells like you can't actually, you're not bothered, or maybe the smell is not pungent, or you know upsetting, then it's not a big deal. We all have natural smell. It's not gonna smell like roses. Don't expect it to smell like roses. Even if you eat the whole pineapple, watermelon, everything in this whole world, it's not gonna smell like it. It might taste better, because yes, fruits help your kidney taste much better. Remember that your VJJ is meant to have a natural smell. There are so many factors that can affect the pH level in your vagina area. There are things like, what you eat, or maybe your panties. There are times when what you've eaten that week or that month has affected your pH level so much that it could actually discolor your panties. Yes. It's crazy. When that first happened to me, I was like, what the hell? Why is my panties looking like that? That is your pH levels going crazy. So what you need to do to make sure that you're at least doing something, because honestly, you can't pinpoint everything that's going to upset your VJJ, right? So all you need to do every time, occasionally, is try to take as much yogurt as you can. Yogurt really balances your pH level. So try to keep it as something that you use all the time, you take all the time. Also take a lot of probiotics. I have a probiotic pill that I used to take. I used to take it 4 times a week, and it was great for me. Always keep your vajayjay dry. Every time when you use the bathroom, if you use water to wash, make sure that it's dry, because every time you keep it, you don't dry it and you wear your panties, it becomes musty, and that's what sometimes makes it smell, which can also cause infection. Wax instead of shave it. If you can't afford it, I would advise that you wax. Try to wax if you can. And if you do use a shaving stick or you shave, make sure that you moisturize it while you're shaving. So you put a little bit of soap, not down there or not inside, because if you do, then if soap gets in, then you're in trouble. So try to put it around the area, and then you can shave with it. And shave, you shave upwards or downwards? Shave. Actually, I don't know. I don't really shave, so I'm not gonna give you any real tips on shaving. If you shave, then please, what you just need to do is make sure that you moisturize it when you're shaving and after you shaved as well. I remember my sister taught me that, and it used to work greatly for me until I found waxing. I love waxing. It's amazing. If you're at home all day, let it hang out. Just walk around without no panties. Ay, ay, no panties. Ay, ay, no panties. Ay, 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 ay. Wear no panties, baby. Just let it hang, let it breathe. If you're home all day, even if people are there, it's not like they're gonna know if you're wearing panties or not. Just let it hang. Let it just breathe. Also at night, please let it hang. What I find is that when you sleep without panties, it actually boosts your confidence. Oh my God. It's psychological, but it actually works. It boosts your confidence. It makes you feel sexier. Please, every opportunity that you get to not wear any panties, please do it, sis. Drink a lot of water. Water is your best friend. My voice is amazing, right? Amazing. You guys are just jealous, please. Anyway, drink a lot of water. I don't drink any soda at all. Yes, I'm showing off. Thank you. Thank you. I don't drink any soda at all. I don't drink alcohol either. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this might sound stupid, but when you want to wash your vagina, wash your hands first. I know. Wash your hands first. Seriously. When your hand's dirty and then you use it to wash your vagina, what are you doing? It's like you're just taking yourself back, sis. Just don't do that. Wash your hands before you wash your vagina, okay? When you're on your period, also, please change your pad as many times as you can. I change my pad at least 4 times a day. I use these pads, these ones, and they are actually quite comfortable. So these have wings on them, right? So you can just wrap it around your pad. The third day, I like to wear tampons. So I would just put a tampon on, and I would change this maybe 3 times a day, and I'd just forget that it's there, because like I said, I don't really bleed on the 3rd day. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I've heard that some women use one pad for the whole day, and I don't know if it's because they can't afford it. If they can't afford it, then I totally understand. But if you can afford it, then please change your pad as many times as possible, because what you're doing is possibly, giving your vajayjay room to get an infection. You have to change your tampon whenever you go into the bathroom to pee, to do anything. You have to take it out, replace it. Honestly, you just need to make sure that your vagina is happy, It's very important. It's not just for women who are sexually active. It's also for every woman. Always wear cotton panties. I wear a lot of silk panties because I just love being sexy, right? But When I wear silk panties, I don't leave it on for long. So maybe I wear silk panties because I, you know, want to feel sexy, you know, temporarily. But most of the time, I either don't have any panties on or I wear cotton panties. And the reason is because cotton panties are more breathable than other materials. Oh yes, the last thing that I want to tell you, right? There is a space. There's a point between your vagina and your, you know, asshole, right? So it's a flat space just between. If you're home, just, you know, go to the bathroom and put your hands there. We forget that point, that little spot, gathers a lot of dirt. You forget about it, sis. You forget about it. So that particular spot, you need to get it, you know, just clean it. Make sure that you do not forget about it when you're cleaning yourself, all right? So that's it from your favorite auntie today. I am going to try to be the best auntie that I can, because, you know, it's my responsibility and I love you all. And if I don't do it, who's going to do it? You know, it's my duty. So I look forward to talking to you guys and sharing with you guys every week. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for giving me something to look forward to. Thank you so much for the support and for 960 subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You make a girl feel really, really special. Trust me, there's a lot more coming from me and I won't disappoint you. Thank you so much once again, guys, and have a wonderful day. Mwah.